Anime. I enjoy anime, you might enjoy anime, and according to Google, there are 2 to 3 billion people that watch anime on a regular basis. So when someone that has no clue what it is names one of the most popular series and calls it anime porn, you know that they're in for a rough time. So anime has been under attack for a while now, and I've covered it a lot here on the channel, and I won't stop because there are so many people who group all anime together and say that it's bad simply because they have no clue what it really is. And now we have someone who is running for Congress in Florida's 18th district calling for an anime ban because it's inappropriate content being introduced to the internet matrix. You honestly can't make this shit up. K.W. Miller, an independent candidate for the House of Representatives in Florida's 18th Congressional District, has referenced to Dragon Ball Z as anime porn. The comment is one of the latest in a constant stream of incendiary, at times confusing online statements from Miller, who has previously identified himself as a supporter of the radical right-wing QAnon conspiracy theory. Dragon Ball is one of the most successful anime franchises of all time, spawning a long-running series of popular manga, multiple animated series and films, and a dozen successful video game adaptations, just to name some of its cultural impact. As such, a major household name, which has been a huge success in the United States in particular, for over 2 decades, it is somewhat understandable why Dragon Ball might be invoked in a general attack on anime. That doesn't make it any better, but Miller condemned Dragon Ball Z in a tweet on Wednesday. He said, "They are now introducing a great deal of anime porn into the internet matrix." The internet matrix? What kind of wording is that? Dragon Ball Z is one of the top issues here. They are sexualizing cartoon characters to push a depraved agenda on our kids. What's next and where will it end? Dragon Ball Z? Seriously? Dragon Ball Z is so mainstream, and modern-day Dragon Ball Z has barely anything in it that you can claim is close to pornographic. There are so many fan service series that he could go after if he wanted to attempt to try and make a point, but he doesn't cite any of them. He literally heard about Dragon Ball Z once and named it in this tweet, guaranteed. I make this point all of the time, and I am going to make it again. These are fictional characters in fictional worlds. These are cartoon characters, and they are not meant to represent anyone real. Miller's actual meaning here is unclear. His vague "they" could be in reference to American media executives, anime fans, or political leftists, who Miller constantly berates in his frequent tweets. Now, we are talking about a man who posts 50 to even 100 times a day. There is absolutely no way to keep up with all of the insane and deranged tweets that this man makes. In one of his many tweets, he says that anime, TikTok, and K-pop were becoming huge fads in America, and that this was due to Chinese culture influencing our country, when clearly anime and K-pop aren't Chinese. It's really not that hard to look up and understand what you're talking about. I also wanted to highlight another one of his many boomer posts about YouTubers using his likeliness, because he is extremely angry that people, like myself, are covering the situation. He said on August 1st, "Many amateur YouTubers and podcasters have been using the K.W. Miller brand to further their channels and gain followings. You are using my image and likeliness without my permission. You are put on notice." What kind of threat is that? You are put on notice. He really needs to look up what fair use is, because he has no clue what it is, and that it's the law. Sorry, Mr. Congressional Candidate, you need a lesson in fair use. Feel free to Google it, or even send me a business email. I mean, seriously, what kind of comment is this? Of course, on all of his posts now, he is getting bombarded by very NSFW anime posts. People are commenting a lot of NSFW anime photos, which I can't show here on YouTube, but if you go to his page, if you go to his Twitter page, and you look, there are a lot of anime titties. Let's just put it that way. Miller has used Twitter frequently to launch aggressive rhetoric, a trend that has drawn comparisons to President Donald Trump's love of the platform. While Miller is running in Florida as an independent, he has consistently aligned himself with the far right, and his Twitter background image features both him and President Trump edited together, really poorly edited, may I add, with the caption, "We are the only thing standing in the way of freedom versus tyranny." And in one recent tweet, which has since appeared to be deleted, Miller made the wildly non-factual accusation that Beyonce is not even African American. I mean, as the Screen Rant article points out, and as I had mentioned, this man is insane. This guy is a guy that's trying to use anger to get elected instead of issues like policies, and that's pathetic. This is someone that's talking about something that they know nothing about, and saying things like this isn't going to earn you any respect. It's only going to damage your reputation, and seriously, open up your smartphone or go to your PC and do a little bit of research on what you're talking about. It's really not that hard, but that's all that I had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts about KW Miller in the comments section down below. What do you think about Dragon Ball Z being criticized for being too sexualized? If you enjoyed this video and found it important, please make sure to give it a like and share it. And of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.